This is a news break. In the news at this hour, cleanup continues following Wednesday's thunderstorm. City officials now say the damage will be worse than first estimated. Hardest hit was the Boalsburg area, where dozens of homes were severely damaged. Boalsburg residents are being housed in school gymnasiums across the city. Some temporary trailer housing is also on standby. Elsewhere in Pennsylvania, thousands of homes remain without power following the storm, and the City Power Authority says it'll be as much as a week before all electricity is restored. In other news, Mayor Elizabeth Gorham says she has no comment on accusations that a former city council member may have taken bribes while in office. Ex-Councilman Ted Kent is under investigation by the state's attorney. The current temperature is 42 degrees with snow predicted later today. Join us at 6 for more on these and other stories. I'm Alexis Allmiller with Newsbreak. From the area's news leader, WXYZ, see you at 6. But those same trees are dying and being replaced by New London plain saplings. The hope is that there will be a new tradition. Roughly 14.5% of our military is made up of women. That's an estimated 200,000 women that serve in our military each day. And this hard work does not come without sacrifice and dedication. This is not the first time Pennsylvania schools have dealt with budget issues, with one deadlock happening in 2003 and another in 2009. Both, however, were resolved by November. There is no end in sight for this year's budget delay. Reporting from State College, I'm Alexis Allmiller.
After moving to Italy with her husband and 4 children in the mid-90s, learning how to cook a delicious meal on a budget became a necessity for Lakrita Holland. Holland's in-home cooking lessons began only a year ago after noticing college students lacked the skills to cook nutritious meals on a budget.
With simple ingredients, you can create this really special pasta sauce. And it's kind of astonishing, really, because the ingredients are so simple.
Happy Valley Learn to Cook attracts people from all ages and skill sets. All of Holland's recipes are made completely from scratch with fresh ingredients grown locally.
They realize it's usually not quite as difficult as it seems, but also there's a sense of a lot of pride and just joy of being able to say, I made this.
Many people receive Holland's lessons as a gift from loved ones. They are always excited to take their creations home with them.
Because food does make people happy. And when you can provide that, there's a really great sense of satisfaction at being able to do that.
Reporting live from State College, I'm Alexis Allmiller. From primary schools to universities, students all across Pennsylvania are feeling the effects of the education budget lock. And in 2015, when more college students than ever received financial aid, this standstill could not have come at a worse time. Like many other students, senior Sarah Thurber relies on assistance to help pay for her education.
Almost my entire tuition is covered by loans and grants, mostly loans. I have one grant.
Programs have been cut in school districts. High schools are considering lines of credit. College students are resorting to financial extremes in order to cover the missing money.
I've had to take out an emergency loan to pay for my rent since I normally pay for my rent through reimbursement, and that's not possible when they don't send you the money.
Pennsylvania Governor Tom Wolf and the Republicans have been battling in Harrisburg over the education budget since June. Like Sarah, many students are forced to take out high-rate emergency loans in order to cover the cost of their education. As for now, students are simply stuck in limbo.
You can't really do anything about it because there's no information on what to do. All I know that is if it never gets passed, the money that I've had to take out for an emergency loan, I have to pay for myself somehow.
This is not the first time Pennsylvania schools have dealt with budget issues, with one deadlock happening in 2003 and another in 2009. Both, however, were resolved by November. There is no end in sight for this year's budget delay. Reporting from State College, I'm Alexis Allmiller.
Over 10 million students commit to college each year, but a select few decide to commit to more than just tests and textbooks. These students are the future of our military, the Army ROTC. Beginning in 1916, Army ROTC enrolls over 30,000 members currently. People like Becca Good begin the commitment long before they think of the pressures of college.
I joined when I was 17, so between junior and senior year that summer in high school, I went to basic training.
Once in the military, students are expected to take on jobs as well as maintain outstanding grades in their coursework. Jobs can include anything from instructors, mechanics, and even something like pumping gas.
I'm a fueler, so I get to fuel helicopters.
Recently, the United States Army added combat to the list of jobs women can hold. Roughly 20% of ROTC is made up of women.
Roughly 14.5% of our military is made up of women. That's an estimated 200,000 women that serve in our military each day. And this hard work does not come without sacrifice and dedication.
Committing to the military while still in school does come with its disadvantages, such as leaving behind loved ones. As for the future, Good says the military will remain a substantial part of her life.
I will probably re-enlist for another 6 years just so I can get my student loans paid off.
Reporting live from State College, I'm Alexis Allmiller.